Today we're checking out the new 9-foot Murderous Maple from Home Depot. This is another new for 2024 piece, part of their new collection. And this is going to replace one of our original Halloween decorations. We got a 7-ish foot tall tree from Home Depot a few years ago, and that's what kicked off the whole obsession with Halloween decorations. But the thing's tattered and beat up and time to replace it. So when Home Depot dropped the Murderous Maple, figured this was the best option to do so. So we're going to open this up. I'll show you what comes in the box. We're going to go through the assembly, put it together, and then I'll do some demonstrations for you guys so we can see how it looks all put together. So let's get after it. Let's open the box and check it out. I already opened this up once just to check it out, make sure everything was good. Rods and supports. There's the face, very cool. All right, here's all our pieces, all ready to go. Got the base out. The box, like other Home Depot props, we have the instructions on the box flaps themselves. We also get this color guide here. We will be using the box for assembly, so you have to keep that handy. Okay, let's get into it. First step, we're going to put these 3 poles together. So when you build your base, the part with the loop on it there, on my left, is actually his right. So this is going to be the back facing that way. So we're going to assemble him facing me here. First step, we're going to put both of our B's on here. This next part was a little confusing to me. You're going to take C and it's going to slide over our B's here. And then we're going to tighten this wing nut bolt here. Fitment on that was a little tight. You can see a lot of black paint flaking off there. Now we're going to put the base of the stump on here. This is D. Next we want E. We're going to get into the big trunk. A little bit is a hole in here, if you can see that. Now it says lay it down on the box. So we put part F on. One thing to note as you're putting these together, there's these little pins you can see right there. That helps you align them. See, there's a hole on the other side. Helps you align everything and also keeps it steady and locked together. G going on now. We're getting into kind of the top already. This is going quick. I feel like I want to swivel this. I'm on my side. Now we're going to put H. This pole H is going to go in here. So here we're going to get into the lights. So we got the light kit here. It's just going to slide. This hook piece is going to slide into right there. And we're going to plug it in. So you can see what I mean. That just kind of hangs in there. It hooks onto the piece on H. His head is going to go over this. That's what's going to give you your light. The face going on now. This thing's rad. So you're going to unscrew the top of this H piece. This is going to go down over in another step. This is said step right here. We're going to put piece K on. It's kind of the top of the head. It's going to go over this rod. Now we're going to take threaded piece here and it's going to go down into that pole and it's going to hold the top of the head on. This has a rubber washer so you can get this nice and secure. It's going to keep your body together. It's going to go hand tight. Not going to go beast mode on it. That should be fine. Putting our arms on now. L is his left. What we're going to do here, we're going to use the supplied Allen wrench and Allen bolts. Very similar to other HD props. What is cool with this is that there's a metal loop and kind of locking mechanism, spring lock here. It's going to give us a little extra security. So when you line up your arms, make sure you got your latch lined up with that spring latch here. See that? Just holds it on there. Putting the lower arms on now. This has the twist on plastic connectors like we're used to with the other props. This is going to go right in here. We're just going to give it a twist. Oh, so I spoke too soon on the quality issues. Snapped off the inside of the arm connector there. I think there's still enough for it to bite, hopefully. I'm going to try to get this on here correctly. Looks like it's holding. I did have enough to bite onto that arm and keep it. We'll see how it survives when it's up for the season, but pretty much ready to stand this thing up now. There it is. Look at that. That was pretty slick, all things considered. Went together really simple. I've got some extra leaves and things to put on it. Looks very cool. One thing I noticed with this one is that there's no extensions on the base, no additional supports. It does come with these stakes that I'm certainly going to make use of because it's pretty windy today. So I'm going to put these around the base, stake it down, make sure we're good. There it is, all done. It's Murderous Maple all put together. Very, very simple assembly. Draped the extra leaves over it. I use them to cover the seams where the arms connect. So it came out really, really good. In a slight breeze, you can see the fabric and things swaying in the wind. It looks really, really good. Again, with the quality things, the top of his head isn't fitting as well as I would like. It also looks like it's starting to split there in the middle, which is a bummer. Let's see if I can put that back together a little more secure when this is down. Let me get in here and give you guys some scale. So I'm 6 feet tall. I'm about right at Maple's armpit here. So it's a sizable prop, much bigger than the other tree that it is replacing. Outside with Murderous Maple in the dark, you get to see this thing in all its glory. Looks really good out here going through the cycle motion. You can set the colors manually if you want. I have it just going through the motion here so you can see all the different colors. Looks really good. I wish that light in the mouth wasn't so bright, and I can clearly see, I don't know if it translates on camera, but I can clearly see 4 individual LED lights right in the center of the mouth. I kind of wish it was a little less bright, a little less pronounced, and more of a uniform lighting within the mouth. The eyes look really, really good. I just wish I had that same effect in the mouth. Trying to get you guys a shot of the face here so you can see what I mean. There, you see those 4 bulbs in there? Yeah, right there. When you go to the darker colors, you can really see it. I wish there was a way to filter those a little bit more. There might be. Still looks really good. I like it a lot. It looked really, really good earlier with the wind blowing. Just a good breeze to move the fake moss and the leaves around on it. Really, really cool effect. Change up my camera settings a little bit, see if I can get you guys a better look at the whole thing out here. This is one of those props too that the more you stare at it, the more you kind of find. It's got these faces inside the tree trunk as well, so as you go around you kind of spot more details. See the faces in there. Home Depot did a really, really good job with this sculpt. I like it a lot. Glad I got it. Very cool tree. Would look excellent in a creepy forest theme. Get a couple of these and some other supporting props. It'd be really, really cool. All right, my friends, that's going to wrap it up for the Murderous Maple. I like this tree. I dig it. The more I look at it, like I said last night, the more I see in it, the faces in the sculpt all throughout it. Definitely some good details. A little concerned about the quality with the head not quite fitting right. We had that hole in the side, and then I broke one of the attachments for the arm. Everything seems to be functioning perfectly though, but we'll see how it holds up for the year. But I'm going to break old Maple down, put it back in the basement for the time being. We'll get it out in a month or so when we decorate the house. Definitely going to incorporate it in the 2024 haunt. I like it enough to keep it for sure. But guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you think of the Murderous Maple? And as always, I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you in the next video.